Hi guys, welcome to my biocast. In these videos I bring you some of the most talked about stories in biotech over the past month, and I sprinkle it with my opinion. As well as me talking at you for 3 to 8 minutes, I would love to know what you're thinking about this story or any of the stories that I've covered in my biocasts. So let me know what you're thinking in the comments down below. And the story I'm going to talk about today is Insys declaring bankruptcy. US company Insys have declared bankruptcy just days after striking a deal to settle government probes. The company reached a $225 million settlement over separate criminal and civil charges related to its opioid spray, Subsys. Subsys, made from the man-made opioid fentanyl, is 50 times stronger than heroin and 100 times stronger than morphine, and it was approved by the FDA in 2012 for breakthrough cancer pain. However, over the years, these pain medications have been abused and have culminated in the opioid crisis which is gripping the US. A crisis that kills 130 Americans every day. Insys' founder John Kapoor and 4 members of its senior executive team were convicted in May 2019 of bribing doctors to prescribe Subsys to patients who didn't need it to inflate sales. In an elaborate marketing scheme, doctors were said to have been wined, dined, and generously paid for speaking at educational events promoting Subsys. They face up to 20 years in prison and will be sentenced in September. Their dubious practices also extended to training their sales reps with bizarre, tasteless, and morally questionable videos like this. The company's shares sank about 46% to 71 cents at the beginning of June, with Insys' CEO Andrew Long saying, "After conducting a thorough review of the available strategic alternatives, we determined that a court-supervised sale process is the best course of action to maximize the value of our assets and address our legacy legal challenges." Insys will continue to sell Subsys while it looks for a buyer of the opioid spray and its other assets. Subsys accounted for the majority of Insys' sales in 2018 at $82 million, but if they can't find an investor by September, the company will need to stop marketing it. Insys aren't the only opioid drug maker in financial trouble though. OxyContin maker Purdue Pharma is also facing bankruptcy, while other drug manufacturers, distributors, and pharmacies are facing hundreds of lawsuits around their role in fueling the opioid crisis. So what do I think about this story? Well, where to start? The practices endorsed by the founder and former senior team have helped fuel what is now a major crisis in the US by making these drugs available not only to the people who they were prescribed to, wrongly in some cases, but also the people in the vicinity around them. The potency of these drugs makes them addictive, with 11.4 million people misusing prescription opioids. Secondly, the training rap video is a cheesy abomination to rap music. As one YouTube comment said, they should get 25 to life for this song alone, and I couldn't agree more. And look, companies like this are the reason why the concept of big bad greedy pharma exists, and it's a dangerous notion affecting not only the opioid crisis, but areas like anti-vaxxers. And in the current climate where leaders are supposedly draining the swamp, but facilitating tax cuts to big corporations, it looks like the money over everything environment isn't primed to change anytime soon. And John Kapoor and the former senior executives? Throw them in jail. But of course, that's just my opinion. What do you think the punishment should be for this crime committed by Kapoor and the senior executive team? Is 20 years enough? And also, can we ever stem these types of practices, or will they be inherent in big corporations? How do we hold people accountable for this type of stuff? Especially when it's the top guys in a company, literally the guy who founded it and his right-hand men. So that was the story. That's what I think about it. I'd love to know what you guys think about it. So as I said, if you leave your thoughts in the comments down below, that would be awesome. I feel like I've been quite restrained on this video. Really, inside, I'm like seething. People being greedy and just morally wrong. It just really gets to me. But I've managed to keep it fairly calm, I think. What do you think? And yeah, for those of you still watching, thanks for making it to the end of this video. And while you're here, why not go check out our antibody analytics company page? We put out loads of original content about the types of assays we work on, the latest biotech news, and also memes and videos, because everyone needs something a little lighter now and then. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and I will see you on the next Biocast.